but yet still she is not
You see,
recognized by RGR.
I made that pivot to.
What's up? What
Hold
you
on.
do? Smart
Can you
here?
hear me? Hi.
I'm hearing
You
you
hear me
now.
now? Yeah. A couple years ago, when coffee
Hold on there.
won that.
People remember if you tap the screen. If you not tap the screen, no people not gonna recognize that the live is even going on. So just tap the screen and share up the live. Please and thanks. Yeah, go ahead now.
Couple years ago, when coffee won that Grammy at
Mm-hmm.
the Grammy Musical Award, and I made a point then to say that imagine this child or young girl was not accepted in an institution that she wanted to go because
Mm-hmm.
she didn't have the prerequisite for it. Now, this is somebody who went on to write a song that became a Grammy. And people were
Mm-hmm.
simplifying it to say, well, it is just a song. I said, what do you mean it is just a song? You know how much thought, you know how much comprehension, understanding of lyrics and how to link stuff together. I think you can just go write a song and win Grammy.
Exactly.
Huh? And we could not recognize that talent. And this is what I'm saying that these education system and these people who are in place of power, they're the bucky master. Because Nigel, Jamaica, I just put it on my website, my page. Jamaica is one of the only country in the world that have its debt within 10 years. Two pillar, they said, and this is coming from Le Monde out of France.
Mm-hmm.
Le Monde out of France said Jamaica is the only one of the only country that have their debts in the world by using revamping their tax.
Mm-hmm.
Two pillar, one of them was tax and another one. And you're telling me you can't give credit to, you know, unless it's a likability contest to see how I like you and how they like you and how big your
I tell
nose
you,
are and how light skinned you are for you to get ratings from our own paper. And it is sad.
more than sad.
It is sad when other people outside the world, the whole world is looking at Jamaica. Jamaica just a dot
It,
in the
it it
world.
amazes me, because look at even Nigel.
Thank
Nigel
you.
was appointed to the IMF, second in
Nigel,
command,
Nigel
and
never applied for the position. They came for
uh
Nigel. They took
and
Nigel from us.
I wanna look at how Nigel helped to transform this economy. And all
We don't,
Observer could have seen is just his appointment to
yeah,
the IMF. Nothing else. I
yeah,
Philippines. Nothing else. I mean,
that's
I said,
all.
but what go on? What go on?
Regardless of what we said and what is happening, the whole team of the JLP administration should be applauded for what they have done to the economy, what they're doing to the country.
Nigel make we get new bus. Nigel make we get money for spend on security in terms of aircraft, um boat, ships, hospital, money I spend on hospital, healthcare overall, infrastructure, you name it. Nigel make this country turn into a second world country. And all they could have thought about is, well,
AMF.
Nigel get appointment to IMF.
Hmm.
Bullshit.
This is how we treat our people. And what did Mark Golden did to get the number one spot? I haven't seen the article, but what
Them
did
them
he do?
never them never put no number one in it. Well, if there's a number one, Nigel would be number one based on the order that they put it. So
But no, no,
I'm
no.
still
So they put the PM on the loser side. That's what I think somebody read and said the PM is
yeah.
on the losing side.
So
So
this man now, this cross is a he would have come in second. This
By doing what? Taking
and
$20,000 million to take the Bahamas and build low income housing?
they said his favorability ratings went above our prime minister, and he managed to win the local government elections and them bullshit there.
Did
You
he win this
understand?
local government election?
No,
So why are they saying that?
this get number two, you know.
Anyhow, let's not focus on it. That's what they want us to focus on. That is their paper. And they do, we know what he's doing.
Thank you, two grand.
We know what
Um,
they're doing. So we're gonna talk about what is happening in
I
the country.
and when I look and say even crosses declare
Evelyn,
then at the winning section.
Good evening.
Backpack, child's play.
Now the winning section too.
Yeah. And you know what
Remember?
amazes me even more? When a Delroy Chuck. When I not Delroy,
Christopher Tufton.
who security minister name again?
Mm. Chang, Horace Chang.
Chang. Chang is in the bubble.
What
They
about
don't know
Christopher?
if he's a winner or if he is a loser.
What about Christopher?
Tufton
Mm-hmm.
don't even make the list.
Oh Lord of His mercy.
Yeah. So I go and put up some of the people them. Because this cross is he make the list. Don't know how. Faval made the list because just because according to them she
History
became the
was created.
first hmm the first female finance minister. This I wanna know whatever Gensec backpack, you know, my old criminal. People up in and town a ball they want their money.
He
Yeah.
made it up.
So at that him go up at that him get him
You're
make the list.
lucky.
So
You're lucky you
here's a
never see the
here's
whole team of the
mm-hmm,
IC on it making it to the list. So
exactly.
this is ridiculous. Honestly, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. So Vaz made the list also as a
oh
winner.
wow.
Yeah. I not see how he made the list none at all. Because if it was about Vibes Cartel and the case,
Oh,
he
this one
wasn't
made the
even
list too?
yeah, he made the list.
For what?
Um he representing cartel.
I told you it's a favorability. It's a likability
Uh-huh.
contest. It's who you like.
And then the fact that
Bye.
he now uh-huh.
Classic.
Eh?
Classic. Bye. Bye.
This guy made the list. Uh Abka made the list also as a winner. Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord have His mercy.
Abka couldn't make the list as a winner. Meanwhile, our health minister could not make the list, none at all. Our agriculture minister could not make the list at all.
Oh wow.
That'd be a joke, brother. The PM, the PM came in the losing section. Uh-huh. Warmington came in as a loser also. When I understand say this across is a make a list as a loser, I understand this. The fake vase, the fake one. This across is I make the list as a loser. Him definitely not do nothing. So yes, him a go make the list. Continue top up the live, guys. Tell me how Morgan came out as a loser though. Somebody try to explain this to me. Remember, Morgan never had a ministry, you know.
My brother, don't get no headache over it.
No, I
These
get no
things,
idea, man, but me I
right.
wonder how
But
the
get
list
it.
compile.
Because Margolin paying those people. To do
Classic,
all the thing there.
who make that list there?
Election car no
Observer
Andrew
list.
can't lose.
Observer.
Yes.
Oh,
Of
there.
course. Him pay
Then
them.
now observe at all.
So then I tell you about the winners and the losers of 2024.
And that's
So
what we should talk over.
Venetia Phillips is seen as a loser also.
And the Prime Minister is a loser.
Yeah. Delroy Chuck is seen as a loser.
Okay. I'm going as a winner.
Mark is seen as a winner.
But
And
who
this is
said?
a person, after 238 murders fewer than the corresponding period last year, 18% reduction, yet he's in the bubble. Observer don't know if they should call him a winner or a loser.
Observer stupid paper too.
Yeah?
No man. I just some observer. That's somebody will write this at the observer. The boss at the observer don't know.
And get paid, me tell you, man. Peter Bunting and Margolin pay them.
Yo. This hit me for 6, brother.
Because the Prime Minister will be a loser. Why man do so much something in Jamaica? That don't make no sense.
No, that doesn't come before.
No,
Classic.
big man. Remember, you know, my Prime Minister is seen as the #1 leader in the entire world.
Oh, them
Our
determined
observers
to
see him
win
as a loser. So now, what would Gleaner see him as? What would TVJ see him as?
Boy, Classic, but tell you the truth, if I not read that. And you know that I read that part of the year. Got that total foolishness.
Damn stupidness.
The one question more asks, how they determine the winner or the loser?
So them write it there. Them write them, you know. Them everything have something side that, but I don't know if I not see it good. Me not see it good either.
No, I
that's
don't know
why.
No.
Thank God we can't see it good. God, it's a real bullshit.
You want to see that?
Who
The one
God
thing
bless,
I
no
can
man
see,
curse. Angelo
the
this
one
cannot
thing
lose.
we have to
Bridget.
Alton, we have to make sure that and we have to make sure that not happen. You
Yeah,
understand?
we have to make sure
We have to make sure that not happen. You understand? We have to make sure that not happen.
Excellent. It seems as if you have to go draw down your screen and something, or you jump in and jump out and jump back in. You have an echo. Hey Bridget, what's up?
Excellent. Gonna have to buy a new phone. This phone is giving him a hard time.
May I say something real quick? There's a political commentator in Trinidad right now suggesting that the PM in Trinidad should take some advice from the PM of Jamaica. We should find that article and read it.
right.
Yeah, that is true.
It's all over already, you know. That's the article. It's all over in some of the groups already. It's in the groups already, man.
We don't need to listen to them. They
Yes,
always
exactly.
talk negatively about Jamaica. Can you mute your mic? Somebody who have their mic open and people talking in the background. Yes. Yes. So if somebody can pull up that article, that would be good and read it. I'm tired of Observer. I'm tired of them. Right now, Trinidad and Tobago is under a state of emergency. They have 4,000 murders. They're smaller than Jamaica.
4,000 murders.
Yo, can we get somebody to write our one list?
Is it 4,000? You sure it's 4,000 Philippines?
Somebody with a second device, check it now.
Somebody check that for me there. I stand
Even the same
corrected.
article we are talking about.
So
I could find it
yes,
now.
I have the article, but I only have one device, access to one device right now.
Oh. Well, the two
Mega
device
jump off,
people
mega
then.
try send it to somebody.
Okay. So JLP media is saying it's more than 4,000. No, for Trinidad to have over 4,000 murder. Them not the number one in the world as the most murderous country.
Of course.
Because when we are clap 1,600 plus under PNP wicked regime, we are number one.
That's what
So
I was
them is a
gonna say.
distance number
How
one.
is Jamaica classified as one of the murderous country in the Caribbean? But yes, still Trinidad has over 4,000.
All right, so you know Gleaner coined their words, for suit the PNP. For the last 5 years, Jamaica is number two murderous country in the Caribbean. Okay? Under PNP, we were always number one in the Caribbean. Not only that, under the PNP, we were also number one in the world. And if we're in a number one spot, we're in a number two or number three. For 18 years, that's what we were. You get me?
Correct.
So when we are number two now in the Caribbean, it's a great improvement under this administration. Great improvement. I tell you God.
And classic.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it begs to ask the question. When persons are going to say that the country is going in the wrong direction and that nothing is going on in the country, right? I want to know which lens they are looking through and which era they are looking through or looking from, because I am very much sure that if anybody can put those things together and put it as a ratio and see that presently we are way better than what we were 20 years ago. I would love for somebody, some bright comrade to answer those questions and fix those equations.
Classic.
Yes, sir.
You see, where they say that Mark is the bigger winner this year and the Prime Minister is a loser.
That is according to Observer.
That's according to Observer.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. You see how me look on this thing? It's very racist. You hear me tell you?
Mm-hmm.
It's very racist. Let me tell you something. According to what the propaganda machine have published, they take the good, right? And I match it with the bad. And I say the Prime Minister lose and the British citizen win. How can you do that? Tell me something. How can you compare two persons, right? And you use the bad of a person and use the good of a next person, eh? And say the person with the bad lose and the person with the good lose. Oh, you must do that.
You remember me come on live and me talk about Traore, the president for one of them African countries. I can't remember. But anyhow, him spend 24 million, him spend 12 million US dollars to make one tomato factory, processing factory. And at the end of the day, there was another leader who spent 54 million US just to build a foundation. And Traore was seen as a dictator. So for Observer, Observer would I say Traore as a loser. Meanwhile, the $54 million foundation, man, he would be seen as a winner. And I see him thing happening in this country, My prime minister would be making positive difference in our lives. And he comes out as a loser according to Observer.
So what caused him to come out as a loser classic?
Because it's a white man. Well, me not mean to be racist, but it's a white man own the Algeria group of company, and they would never, so go support the black man. Me I tell you, them are go support the white man because them business are go under, and they need the white man to come and rescue them. So everything is going to be about the white man.
Jamaica, this is
And the white man not
said
gonna
no. I'm not getting it wrong. It's not the Gleaner published this no. Jamaica
The
even said
Observer.
it's the Observer.
So all of them know one.
No.
No.
Two different papers. So we know that the Observer is a part of the hit squad.
right.
Me start a war on Facebook that labor rights
Stop by
in
the paper.
Jamaica. We are going to wage a war. Remember we wage a war against Gleaner, and see them a decline. So we go and remember Observer not so strong. Them not so strong, Them not
So they
strong
are
like
seeking
the
back
Gleaner,
it. They are seeking
Them not
back
so
it.
strong. Them not so strong, So if we stop by them paper, the more go under quick. So here make we start a war against
already. And tell them to stop.
Bridget.
Observer.
Bridget,
Yes, Jaden.
you know why what I'm scared about? No. And guys, we have a lot of work to do. Right? For those who can go 100, those who can go 80%, 70%, we have a lot of work to do because I am sorry for these children who are at school doing researches and they don't have proper guidance. Because they're going to believe these things when they do their research. They don't know what to look for. They don't know what to believe from what not to believe if they don't have proper guidance. These are the children I'm very much worried about. They're gonna destroy their mind with these kind of articles.
Propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let us.
I remember when I was going to school, 1 second, and I was doing researches. Persons were there to guide me, right? To say, yes, this was so or this was not so. You understand me? We're gonna have to be out there.
Then again, I can't understand.
What we have to do, you see? I don't know if anyone remember. Liverpool used to have a paper print every week by BIT. I don't know the name of it, but I gotta research it. We need to start with our own paper back again.
Yeah.
We make some.
What me not say, I can't believe the Observer with when the guy that will get commissioner, big labor right, because under labor right him get promotion and everything. That was at nationwide, and those people who are labor rights that we know that work at the Observer, unless them have nothing to do with it. Remember to
Are you talking about Dennis Brooks?
yes.
Oh.
Unless them not have anything to do with it. Remember to people. Matthew Samuda wife. Matthew Samuda wife. That's her name? She's some big thing at the Observer. Let us not forget. She is either editor or something. Matthew Samuda wife.
So did they say why the Prime Minister is a loser?
That call for something, Baba.
Yes, they write couple negative thing there. a couple negative thing and something where don't really
Yeah.
make no sense.
Hello?
Mr. Vegas
I don't
addressed it
think she
already
has.
this morning.
You not hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Philippine.
Go ahead.
Me connection kind of poor right now.
Where
But
it
me
show that
send Petal the article. Me don't know if she can come and read it. But my connection poor. I mean only have one phone.
yeah man, we can see that.
Um,
Well, observer, I can say to you, my prime minister is the number one leader in the world.
Correct. Me check out the motion.
Well, observe, I will not observe, you know.
For all those who didn't hear, Mr. Vegas addressed them this morning already,
Yes.
and we're not gonna give them no more a whole attraction
Correct.
because that is what they want. The Spark program started this morning down in Caldwell's
Good.
constituency, and it bleed and pain my heart to see that baby unalive walking beside my prime minister, but it is what it is.
Philippine.
And
Oh, good afternoon. Oh, Philippine gone.
I connect.
She's trying to get something done. She soon come back.
Okay.
right,
You see,
so
look at this picture here.
Guys,
And
one thing in a,
look at our prime minister and look in the background. One of the biggest development that is taking place in Jamaica right now. Transforming the parish
St.
of
Thomas.
St. Thomas. Hmm?
And them things gonna lose that.
And
And the
you that
people
call
will
this
And
man
the
a
man is
loser?
a loser.
Come on, man.
guys, I don't like to come in at the labor right box and we all depend zero. Please.
That is it, outlaw. Thanks for the gift.
Me not really when me hear it from last night, me not really look. If people never talk about it this morning, me wouldn't look. That's a mistake. Me just write one thing and me finish with it. Number one, him can't take the winnings now. Because who last laugh and them laugh the best. So Mark can take the winnings we observer give him. The people of Jamaica will give Andrew Holiness the winning that we are all working towards. So I just
Thank
my
you.
thing there.
Correct.
And another thing, I observe not even strong like Gleaner. Anyway, another thing, Lebright, let us wage a war against them and make them understand themselves. Stop by them paper. If the JLT used to advertise na them paper, stop advertising there. Stop advertising na them paper and make them understand themselves. Make all of the winner them, when them say win, advertising it and see what go happen. Land.
Don't get discouraged, my sister.
You, you,
Andrew is
Me,
always a winner.
me.
you see the
Always a
same
winner.
way. You see the same way the PMP criminal organization boycott nationwide. I saw everybody for boycott the Gleaner. So
But
everybody
I
for
go
boycott them.
Yeah, man.
What is happening in the country now apart from that? Move on.
The Spark program.
Thank you.
Marcel, you can read. Marcel, you can read the
Where
article.
is it?
Thank you, outlaw.
Give me a second. Let me. I just reach home. So give me a couple of seconds.
Yeah, man. Say the spark is sparking now. Start down when I crosses them.
which part?
Down a baby and alive.
Oh.
The Isle man.
Mr. Well, Mr. Well.
Yeah, Mr. Well, I don't understand it start. I don't know why my prime minister is a start sitting down for them place.
No, man, it's a reason. It's God directing, you know. It's God directing. We need them vote too. So, you know,
Exactly.
yeah.
The Prime Minister they look vote, you know, say to him, basis save him, I try chip away from for them.
Right.
The Prime Minister knows that
No,
him vote is safe.
Prime Minister,
But
no, I'm
but what we need to understand, say no, it's just the same way with Edward
I just
Siaga. They
don't.
love build housing of them thing. And when them come, then get them take it, say them start them build house with them. So the whole of the house them up a thing there where them get out a 2 mile or so. And them a say aim for them government building.
sure. We know
Yeah,
how to
man.
honor them. So,
Well,
and
well,
people will
outlaw.
them honor them.
The greatest thing is that black and white is there to prove them wrong. You see?
Correct.
So when me hear them and chat them foolishness there, me just ignore them. Yeah man, black and white is there.
Well, as me say to we have to just know say, well, all right, listen, we just get on and we do the work we have and just go and run the canvas and wash the canvas. No matter what they on it, just wash off the old dirt off it and just make the canvas look clean and nice.
And Joel is a
So,
laugh off of the
labor right
laugh
enough, we
off of the
just
people.
do enough, you know.
And I see how Derek cuss
We need
all the
to
observer. I don't hear how Derek cuss them yesterday. He cuss them, you see.
I will come up with this idea, yeah, and this
Yeah,
listing.
where is the article? Where did you find that article?
shed it to you.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
No, I'm not sure.
Yeah, man, hail up everybody in the comment section. Thanks for joining. Thanks to the panelists for being here. And you know, we're not being dejected by what Observer is trying to do to our honorable leader. We continue to stay strong and fight on because the party at work, the prime minister at work, even we at work. Yeah, man. So,
Don't get a sleepless night. I tell you.
Yes, sir.
Cause
no
nobody
sleepless night,
can
not that's none at all, man. You
right.
mad?
Right.
Mad?
You can't lose. Everywhere I go, people just are rush him. Glad to see him. Felicia.
How many houses did Prime Minister give away just in December alone?
30. Well, in his constituency, he gave away 36.
Okay,
The
good,
other one was 30.
good.
Plus he gave away almost 300 hope
Plus him go down a
houses for the
Mark
year.
Golden constituency go give us some indigent house too, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And him they go over our Hanover side go give us some house too.
All
That's
over
how,
him.
yeah. hmm
We
So I
only,
mean,
we
the
only
average
want to know so them
Jamaican will
dep on
not
the
see what the observer is seeing.
look here. We only want to know so them is a part of the hit list, so we
That's
know them.
all.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we want to know.
So guys, as you know, we are campaigning against the observer. We are
Yeah.
boycotting them. We are write
No
them off.
man.
Observer
Right
Africa
them up.
down, just like Gleaner and RJR
We
communication.
said we only want to know so them a part of the hit list. That's all we don't want to know.
Labor right. I can't take myself off a zero.
I gotta do it for you.
Can't nobody take me off a zero.
What do you mean by zero?
It's alright. I know where I'm at.
Oh,
You,
me can take care of him there. Me
you
not
know
in
if it
a
top
city.
up.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Sorry.
You like me glass, my dear? Philippian?
Huh?
You like me 25 glass?
Oh, me never see it a while ago. Sorry, my internet not
You
working.
not pay attention. 2025. She are the best of the 2025. Labor right. Wish them all the best of the 2025. Where you going?
Another,
Huh?
another wish.
I'm not going nowhere.
What last sound like him and water. So you beat some juice out there.
Not even water. Not even fresh water. Me drink, bro. Two things me not drink. Me not drink alcohol. And me not
Eh,
smoke.
okay, there's a lucky thing you do none of them that I
You know, as
don't
you
like
talk about
that.
alcohol, I'm gonna drink some
The,
Smith
the,
rum
the,
cream.
on- the only thing over here cold blood. That's the only thing. When I go over this drink,
No.
As
cold.
you talk about alcohol, I'm gonna drink some Smith rum cream, brother.
Cement
How
rum
cold?
again.
Yeah, man.
Some,
How,
let me see the 2025 glass again. Show me it again. Then I look
how
now.
cold England is
You
now?
know, so we go put the moit, bust my moit for New Year's Eve.
No, like, how cold over there now?
Huh?
How cold England is right now?
Well, it's about must be seven, you know.
Okay. -7,
Yeah, yeah.
+7. Yeah.
Minus, minus, no, not -7.
Oh, so +7.
Yeah.
It's almost the same with over here right now.
Oh, I saw the glass there, Philippian.
Are we finding the article?
Where is it?
Yeah.
Classic,
Yes, yeah.
classic. Me
Yes,
see a
Britain.
MP a go on, me see a MP a go on did himself out of Southeast Clarendon, the man.
Yeah, him called me
Some,
today and him say, we might keep something Friday. And him want me come give him a strength, so I'm gonna talk to me some
oh,
more later. But
okay.
it's a treat for the elderly him gonna keep Friday.
Oh,
Yeah, man,
him
so for
start some
sure.
Wolper Road,
I'll go and
road,
I'll go live, man, so I can see what I go on.
yeah, some Wolper road project start over there too. You see him
That's
highlight
true.
them.
That
Mm-hmm.
is true.
Yeah, some Wolper Road. Okay.
Hard working
Remember
MP
the
and him no make the list, don't it? Him no make the good list.
huh? Him not make the list.
Philippian, where do you find the article?
I remember the Prime Minister say spark start and it was start aggressively right across the island. But they
True.
just start the just in this in East Kingston this morning, but it's gonna you heard him use aggressively across the island.
That is it.
That them
Which
afraid I
which
anything.
article we are look for exactly though?
I don't know. Me no know which. I think I the one about Trinidad.
Marcia, just go on Google and type in Trinidad.
Me have it in number. Me just can't find it. Give me a minute.
Just type in Trinidad. What them there in state of emergency? Or Trinidad recording 4,000 murders, something like so. One of them, they just type in something like that, and
Oh,
you will
it's the
see it.
murder you want for?
Or the state of emergency, any one of them. I want to show Jamaicans the significant
Oh, you
stride
can get
that
that.
we have made in this country. So where we have moved from number one in the world uh, um, as murderous country to now being the second murderous country in the Caribbean. I mean, never like talk it away the either because it still sound away. But we also would have recorded 200 and something less 200 and something less murders this year. You understand? So that is something to be thankful about. That's another thing to be thankful about. So big up the Prime Minister and his hardworking team, Minister Chang, our security minister, and the whole heap of hard work. You understand?
No one tell you to, classic. All of the MP them are working now. I want somebody name me one MP but not work. I see most of them are
Classic.
Good evening,
Search
everybody. Good evening.
Trinidad Express, blood soaked. Auntie Marcia,
Eh?
see it there. Trinidad Express, blood soaked.
Trinida.
Philippines gone. Me want tell her say she a do a good job. Cause me see the video them, I love half the video them when she a put up. Love the video them, love the clippings them. Well put together.
Oh yeah, come on.
And Trinidad and Tobago is much smaller than Jamaica, right, guys? You don't know that.
That's something. I blocked me. I'm gonna put 10 blood soap here. Who did that one? Yeah.
Kadisha, I say no what kind of orange color D he have. Where Dorian have up?
Now man,
Like
I
I
me
mean.
man, a DJ me too man. I throw build a new profile because the phone get messed up with me have before.
Auntie Felicia.
And me choose the color. You can change the color, and me choose the color.
A red color, try to get a green.
Let me jump off and you take me back in. I'm gonna go on my phone and use my phone instead because it'll block me on my iPad. So let me go on my phone instead. I notice most of the time for a new.
Classic. Everybody in the sit down at Harmony Park, in sit down at Dumpo, it look beautiful.
Yeah man, the mayor, them down Mobile, they do a fantastic job.
Yeah man.
Municipality, yeah man.
The
The
place
place
look
to
like
be
some
tomorrow.
place.
Okay, here is
Where
the article. Let me try
That's the
this
place
one.
to be tomorrow.
Yeah, what are they having down there?
the more
They're going
fireworks
to
me
ring
here.
the New Year.
Yeah?
Fireworks, yeah, fireworks
Mm-hmm.
down there tomorrow. It's
But them
three
No,
have
but
places,
blood
no,
soap
Ocherius, Kingston, and Mobile.
but this was from July. 10 blood soak years. Is that the one you're talking? This was July of 2024. In 2015, amidst the swearing of Dr. Keith Rowley administration, I wrote, "Gun blaze, bodies feel, and blood flows in Icos, San Fernando, Chagadunas, La Vintel, Amiria, and Tobago. 30 people killed in 21 days." Although celebrating the arrival of a new government, I said Rowley was unmoved by the carnage. Not long after, newspaper headlines reported bodies on the road, and merciless killing in 24 hours and in 14 in 7 days. Week of Death declared one Saturday front page, but also deliberately showed Rowley having great fun with a DJ at a cricket match. After frolicking for a week at nuptials in Miami, detached and concerned, "Is Rowley serious?" my column asks. Now, almost 10 years later, and around $70 billion spent on national security, we're heading for over 5,000 people killed in this population of 1.4 million. The sixth highest crime rate in the world, higher than New York City, with 8 million
No, hold
persons.
on. You read it. It start like this. Look in the comments.
So what am I gonna do about that?
Okay, let me try that one. Trinidad and Tobago, a blood-soaked nation.
Was 3 days ago.
Okay. What you call it, Trinidad?
High winds and heavy rain means Edinburgh's world-famous hog holiday celebration
I have to go. My battery.
has been cancelled. Travellers too are being warned of significant.
Listen.
But people, if the Mobile look like that, like a place where you have to pay for going now, and seven more, I think, 7 more beaches are gonna develop like that.
Yes, something like that.
Yeah.
Why may I tell you say it?
This was done on December 28th.
Yeah.
Year broke, blood-soaked TNT. Could we mute? And it says, as we enter 2025, Trinidad and Tobago is in a crisis. A blood-soaked nation almost broke. Last week, I said not only did the government fail in 10 wasted years to develop new foreign revenue streams, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley and Finance Minister Colum Imbert compounded our condition in 2018 by insanely shutting down our oil refinery, which, as Imbert himself admitted in 2019, earned more foreign exchange than it spent. Because of the shutdown, this country during the last 6 years spent over $7.65 billion for fuel the refinery once produced. A drain of foreign exchange to purchase imported fuel. Imbert now complains, as I said last week, by both their inaction and action. They metastasize the need for more foreign exchange to a grave national crisis that will endure way into the future. We will soon run out of foreign exchange, the real money, the precious lifeblood of our economy and society, needed to import almost everything we eat, drink, wear, and use in our homes, offices, schools, hospitals, industries, business places, police stations, and roads. Without foreign exchange, we could collapse into a failed state. I warned, they didn't heed. Indeed, deficit Imbert delivered annual national budgets of preponderant emptiness, absolutely bereft of any solution to the country's fundamental economic problem. It is dwindling foreigners' reserves. 9 out of 10 were deficit budgets. The other one, the surplus, the result of high oil price and gas prices from Russia invasion of Ukraine. After his budget presentations of his interminable verbiage, hollow triumphalism and insufferable arrogance, I repeatedly told Imbert, is the reserve stupid. Today, our foreign reserves are the lowest in 17 years. Worse, they're mainly from foreign borrowings and withdrawal from the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. This economy is on full life support, boosted not by earning revenue, but by foreign borrowing. Worse, when we replenish reserves with HSF funds, we're using savings to finance imports. Profoundly disturbing, we spend almost $1 billion annual in imports. In December 2023, Imbert withdrew $160.38 million. That's 1 billion TNT from HSS savings. Was it to finance consumption or service debt?
How long will the HSS last before we are completely broke? And the national debt keep rising, but our foreign reserves and our foreign debt now stand at 5.5 billion. As we've been observed, we met the net reserves for external debts. The net reserves are zero. We are almost broke. With nothing left to raise revenue, we're turning to increase taxation. In this sworn affidavit for the Revenue Authority, Imbert was forced to admit the government cannot continue to sustain budget deficits by increasing government borrowing and debt much longer. Unbelievable. For almost 10 years, this man mindlessly followed the insanity articulated by Rowley of borrowing to maintain our lifestyle, borrowing for consumption rather than investment for new revenue, taking new loans to service existing ones. US $560 million last year to pay $550 million due this year. Debt must be repaid in US dollar, which we are not adequately earning, placing the country on the road to bankruptcy. While we become increasingly blood-soaked murder hellhole, announced the Express page on the Christmas day as the country recorded its bloodiest year. 615 murder up to yesterday. In this country, 1.4 million, over 5,000 people had been murdered in 10 years, the sixth highest crime rate in the world, higher than New York City with 8 million people. Like the economy, this problem. Want me to continue? Want me to continue, guys?
Sure, I'm enjoying it. Continue.
Okay. Like the economy, this problem was there at the start in 2015 amidst the swearing in of Rowley administrations. I wrote, guns blazed, body fells, and blood flowed in Icacos, San Fernando, Chicagnugas, Laventille, Arima, and Tobago. 30 people killed in 21 days. Rowley was unmoved by the carnage and remained largely so for 10 years while the bodies piled up. I keep calling for improved deterrence that effectively incorporate the country's defense force and for arresting the deep-rooted social decay, the crime incubator manifesting in epidemics of domestic violence, child abuse, teenage pregnancies, absent fathers, school hooliganism, and more. But Keith Rowley, the great educator, blamed everyone else. The police, parents, school, communities, even God. The shameless education continued to up to yesterday. I repeatedly recommend that Rowley should consult Jamaica. I'll read this over. I repeatedly recommended that Rowley should consult Jamaica Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who led from the front, bringing together his police and defense force and creating zones of special operations, ZOSAs, under joint commands to uphold the law in the zone, rid the area of illegal weapons, ammunition, or other contraband, empower members of the force to search without a search warrant within a zone and establish, if necessary, a cordon and a declare curfew in the region. Wholeness Zozo also tackled the social decay with social transformational initiatives in communities arranged by high crime rates. Under this Prime Minister, proactive leadership, Jamaica now has the lowest crime rate in 24 years, a 40% reduction in murder in 7 target communities, with active gangs decreased by approximately 36%. But in Trinidad and Tobago, deterioration everywhere. The economy, the society, the state, during a decade of darkness under Rowley as Prime Minister as we enter 2025. This near broke blood-soaked country is heading into a deeper darkness. Ralph Maraj. And that was it. So, this is what he's saying. I repeatedly, and I'm going to read that part where it says, Andrew, I repeatedly recommend that Rowley should consult Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who led from the front, bringing together his police and defense force and creating zones of special operations under joint command to uphold the law in zone, rid the area of all illegal weapons, ammunition, or any other contraband, empower members of the joint force to search without a warrant within a zone, and establish, if necessary, a cordon and declare a curfew in the region. Wholeness Zozo also tackles social decay with social transformational initiatives in communities affected by high crime rates. Under this Prime Minister proactive leadership, Jamaica now has the lowest crime rate in 24 years, a 40% reduction in murders in 7 target communities, with active gangs decreased by approximately 36%. Did we know that?
No, that is it. Somebody,
Did we
some
know that?
reporter from some other country had to tell us. Like, what is happening with our journalists?
What is happening to the Prime Minister's office? What happened to the MPs them? Where are they to put out these, not only the journalists, but where are they to rub this in, to show the people, to say this is what is happening? You can't let other man come and do statistics from your own country for you.
Oh, boy. Oh.
This is where we are not doing good. And then this man from, what you call it, young Jamaica or young JLP, come tell me, say, they're doing enough, just won't worry about it. But we're going to wait until when the day before something they will get up and start to campaign.
No, action is no. Action is no.
Jamaica now has the lowest crime rate in 24 years. A 40% reduction in murders in 7 target communities. They break it right down. And 36% decrease in gangs.
Yep. Remember, Jamaica had over 300 and something active gangs, and we had cut that in by 50%. But we don't hear nobody talking about that.
No.
But when you were reading about the financial state of Trinidad and Tobago, it sounds very familiar. It sounds like the pathway that the People's National Party took when Omar Davis was our finance minister. So I was in the chat and I was saying that it seems like this Omar Davis is probably giving advice to TNT.
But not only that, it seems like they're borrowing money to pay debt to the borrow money. So they're not paying down. And these stupid people are here coming on these lives. I'm sorry to call somebody stupid, but coming to tell people that, don't pay down the debt so fast. My God in heaven. When you pay down on the debt, you can spend more on social interventions. Right. That is the reason why he was able to give us back $20,000. That is the reason why he's able to give anybody who want to go back to school free $67,000 a month.
Let us bring it even closer. Let us bring it so it can connect with the common man. If you have a debt instrument with a bank, for example, you went to take out a loan, and they gave you 6 years to pay back the loan at a particular interest rate. All right, a lot of persons went to take out furniture from courts, hire purchase, right? You take out that bed that you need, that you so desire, on the hire purchase, and they give you 5 years to pay. The longer you take to pay off that loan, is the more that you will pay in interest. So by the time you finish paying that loan, then you would have paid 200%.
Thank you.
But if you should cut the repayment in half, you would have saved on future interest. And those future interests would have been used now to manage and maintain your household. So that is exactly what Jamaica is doing. We are cutting future interests, right? I remember Jamaica, we have a fluctuating dollar. So every time US appreciates, Jamaica debt also appreciates or get more expensive, which we have to service. So you eliminate that by paying down your debt in a sustainable